Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant. We are back for some more Pathfinder Kingmaker on last Azlanti Unfair. We are in the Flintrock Grassland. We are going to take care of Amiri's quest, blood calling here. This is going to be like a Metal Gear Solid Snek type mission. We're going to stealth through the camp. And I'm going to try and do this in a way where it doesn't really matter what your skills are. You can still be successful in this quest without passing any skill checks. You can also pass them if you want. You will get more experience for it, but it is not necessary. So I'm gonna go for the safe route instead of trying to get experience through that. There may be some fighting with some wolves at some point, I don't really remember. I'm just gonna level it up in case we have to do that. It doesn't matter too much what I'm gonna pick in here because I'm not really gonna use it all that much. I'm mostly taking this for the base stack bonus. We took Dazzling Display, I guess I'm gonna take Shatter Defenses. Even though at this point I'm not really gonna be using it, since I don't have a way to shake my opponents. Level 3 spells, you can take that. Doesn't matter too much. And over here... Oops. This is for my pet as well, I guess back to back. And we can take something like... Doesn't really matter, honestly. It takes prayer. Sure. Okay. So, this is also why, at some point while I was leveling it up, I gave her invisibility as one of her Inquisitor spells. It's because it might help out during this section here. So, the first thing we're gonna do is we want to go to the right side and speak this old Barbarian here. A grey-haired, heavily scarred Barbarian sits by the tent. He seems to be nodding off, but as soon as Amiri approaches, he gives her a close look. Well, good day to you, beauty. Can't say I recognize you, unfortunately. Where are you from? And we have to say that we are from the Six Bears. My name is Remy, yeah. Ah, bears. You're late, kiddo. Get lost, did you? Your tribe headed out long ago with one of the sisters. Only some mischief maker remained. What you call her? Nelak, yes. This is Amiri's friend. So where's Armag now? How should I know? He's a chieftain and we're at war. I'd guess he's out commanding his army. Are there any sisters here in the camp? There was one walking around somewhere, I think. Ask around, I'm sure you'll find her in no time. And she'll let you know where to go and what to do. So this is what we want to avoid. We want to not be spotted by the sisters. Dugat's here too? Why, where else would he be, the traitor? He's sitting by Armag's tent, all tied up. Just waiting till the chieftain comes back to cut his lying tongue off and stick it up his ass. Whose? What? Whose ass will stuck his tongue up? Dugat's, of course. Not his own, that's for sure. Or maybe one of the sisters. Of course, who knows with these witches and their strange rules. So Dugat's a traitor? You hadn't heard? The rascal killed 4 sisters and tried talking us into writing. So I believe this is because in the previous encounter we had with the Barbarians and the sisters, we were able to convince Dugat to be on our side, so we didn't have to kill him and he fought on our side as well. Well, you don't change horses midstream is what I say. With a huge battle just around the corner, he starts plotting and scheming behind the chieftain's back. If he were a decent man, he'd have waited until we won, then challenged the chieftain to an honest fight. The man's scum, I tell you. And Nilak, why did she stay? Not sure stay is the right word, she was left behind. They thrust up her hands and legs and left her by Armag's tent. She was too smart-ass for her own good and too bold for her age. Tried to talk us into rioting. Once Armag's back, he'll decide what to do with her. So again, she was trying to help us. And why are you just sitting here? Oh, kiddo, my fighting days are long past. No sword could bring me down, no arrow could pierce me, but the teeth of time gnaw at me all the same, as you can see. Not much good for the battlefield now, but I can sit here and guard the entrance. At least this way I can still make myself useful. Well, time to go. I've wasted too much time yapping here with you. Hey, hold on. Where do you think you're going? Stop there if you want to keep your hide. You got no idea how angry our dogs are. They don't normally bother locals, but soon as they smell your kind, anyone from bears, they charge instantly and go straight for the throat. You'd best just take a seat here beside me. The sister will be by soon, and she can explain everything for you. So, we want to go over here and spot this little thingy. This guy just doesn't matter. Do I want to drink something? I can also do this. Plus 10 competence bonus to all stealth checks could be useful. I can even maybe take this out and get these in. It would boost her stealth, I think, not having that. You can take this. I really hope we don't have to fight, to be honest, but if we do, you know, if we do, I want to be safe. Or as safe as I can be, I guess. I could drink a potion of heroism, 2 morale bonus on attack rolls, saves and skill checks for 10 minutes per level. Yeah, you can drink that. And it might not even be needed, I think, but you know, better safe than sorry. And I think I can go. Can I just use maybe... No, this can go away, I mean.
Don't give that to me.
Take this off. Perception checks. I don't think it matters. But sure, you can have a lovely hat here. She looks cool. Okay, so we want to push this aside. And I think this can never fail. Even the perception check is like... Oh no, this perception check is for this thing, I feel. Yeah, the perception check for this thingy here is just 4. And I think I can ignore these containers. Because I'm gonna come back here later. Although, since this one I spotted, I'm kind of curious about it. Okay. We want to go up here. And we are eventually gonna find a defaced sister. There she is. So here, we have to be careful. And I'm gonna cast this right now, just so I'm extra safe.
An ambush, eh?
And we kind of want to see where she's going. Because we also want to go left. So I think the plan is to hide over here. And when she passes back over there, we can just sprint back up. Because we cannot go around this tent, sadly. Okay, so let's just wait for her. This will last me 8 minutes, that's more than enough. And hopefully, if there are the enemies like I think there are, the wolves or the dogs, we can just invis past them. Which would be the best case scenario, I think. Sister, where are you? Hello? Okay, there she goes. Okay, and as soon as she starts going more over there, we're gonna try and sneak past. Because even while in Viz, I think she can still perceive us. Okay, good. First step done.
About time.
Another one over there. Let me see if I can go from below here. I cannot. I think this one, yeah, I think this one is a book event. Yeah, it is. While sneaking around the camp, Amiri spotted a familiar cloak nearby. One of the defaced sisters was approaching. Amiri was sure the sorceress would recognize her and raise a fuss if she was spotted. What was she supposed to do in this situation? Amiri... So, you can try to kill the sister swiftly, hoping no one in the camp would notice her. You will fail the quest if you do this. I think any of these will succeed. I'm actually gonna check, because if I can pass this here, we can get some experience. It's worth having, so give me a second. Okay, so in the interest of saving time here and not failing the quest, I believe that if we pass this check, there is going to be an additional check to cover, at least according to the wiki that I'm seeing, but it doesn't tell me what is required, so I'm not going to risk it. I don't think the chance to just fail the quest here is worth me risking, you know, getting a little bit more experience. One way you can also just pass through this is just say, turn away and pretend to mend the tent. And if you do this, you advance into the next section. Subduing her fight or flight response, Amiri turned away from the sister and knelt down by one of the tents, attempting to fix its stakes. The witch passed by without a second look. So you can attack her from behind. Again, I think this will fail the quest. You could try and bluff. Sure, we cannot get this unless we roll a natural 20. Okay, so I guess we can go for... Let me just check my notes here before I do something very, very silly. We can... Okay, I think both of these work. So, hoping to overhear something interesting, Amiri falls unnoticed. And I believe that this one and this one do the same thing. Amiri didn't make it very far. Without talking to anyone, the sister walked right past the guards and into Armag's tent. Well, the Barbarian thought, even better. Now I won't have to chase her. With this, we stay where we are. And she is no longer here. And I believe the only thing we have to do right now is go into Armag's tent. I'm just checking if there's something here that I'm... Okay, these wolves, I think, are the ones you can fight. I don't want to fight them. I am solo on Unfair without my leopard. No, thank you. And here, I don't think it matters if you are invisible or not. I think you're always going to get stopped. This Barbarian will talk to you. So, hey, where are you going? That's a chieftain's tent. You're not allowed in there. And here you have diplomacy, bluff, intimidate, or attack. And we cannot pass any of these unless we were very, very lucky. But, checking my notes again. Let me just see here. So we did not use bluff. So approaching the guards. Exactly. So this option here, what makes you think I'm not allowed? For all you know, I got permission from Armag himself. This will only work if you spoke with the old Barbarian before. This is why we spoke to him before. If you were permitted, someone would have told me. Armag said no one but the sisters can pass when he's not around, and you definitely don't look like one of them. Right, the sister's just who I need. I saw her pass by you recently. I don't care what you need. My orders were clear. No one's allowed. Just wait here for her. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Listen, Nylak of the Six Bears is in there. She's like a sister to me. Armag ordered her captured. Fine, but I'm not leaving her alone with those witches. They'll kill her without a trial, you hear? Please just let me pass. But Armag, damn it, yes, you're right. The sisters give me the creeps too, and that girl was yelling the same thing when they tied her up. Fine. Go protect your sister, but watch out. Armag will return soon. If he captures you too, don't complain to me. So yeah, you can only get through this if you spoke to the old Barbarian, which we did, so we're fine. And I think now it's only a matter of getting over here. So, the Face sister, Nylak, and Dugath are over here. She's very pretty, as we can see. No longer covered. Near Armag's tent, Amiri spots a familiar figure clad in a grey cloak. The sister stands over Nylak, who's bound and helpless. A dagger gleams faintly in the sister's hand. Dugath sits nearby, with his hands and legs tied up and his mouth gagged. He stares at the witch with eyes full of hate. A dense red fog clouds Amiri's eyes as a roar of anger bursts from her chest. Her body rushes forward, seemingly of its own accord. Her head is empty but for a single ringing thought. Kill, kill, kill.
An ambush, eh?
Watch me got him. Yep. We killed the witch. If only it was always this easy.
Smells like blood. Yes, blood. Who dare shed blood here without first calling Armag?
Now, tell me this guy doesn't sound like a vampire when he says blood. So my name's Amiri and I'm here to kill you, Armag. Or your witch wanted to kill Nylak like cattle without even charge or trial. I'm gonna make you answer for that. Yeah, let's go for this one.
The Six Bears crawled to Armag on their bellies, begging for his protection. And this is how they repay the Tiger Lord's hospitality? The girl killed the sister. Armag demands payment in blood. So be it. Armag and the girl will fight before the eyes of Gorum, like in ancient times. One-on-one. Everyone, gather now. Draw the circle so we may fight. Blood for blood.
Blood for blood.
An ambush, eh?
Uh-huh. And here, you know, you can try to win this. I guess it's possible to win it. I was never able to, especially on Unfair. And again, I'm not even really trying to win this because, contrary to what a lot of people, I think, believe, it doesn't matter if you win this duel or not. Okay, I think it really doesn't matter. You will always get captured regardless of if you beat him or not, so you don't even have to struggle to win this.
Pathetic. Worthless. Tie the girl. She'll be executed after the battle, so everyone can see what happens to those who stand in Armag's way. Now, continue the battle. Armag must leave. No one dares object. It's important. The most important thing in the world.
That's a very compelling argument. Okay, so with this, we get to challenge Armag here. Failed. I believe this will always fail, regardless of, again, if you beat him or not. Doesn't really matter. And now we are playing with our characters again. And here we're gonna start fighting the big battlefield enemies here. So for that, do I have a weapon? No. For that, we are gonna do the usual thing. We're gonna start buffing up, because we will start facing enemies very, very soon. I believe in the group of enemies we're gonna be facing, there's nothing that really stands out as being particularly deadly or particularly special in anything they do. It's just kind of a matter of brute force. You're gonna be facing a lot of barbarians that are gonna try and bash you with weapons, sure. You just have to deal with that. I don't think you have to worry about something like, for example... sorry, just trying to get my bearings here. What am I doing? I wanted this. You don't have to worry about stuff like, for example, Death Ward and something like that. I don't think there's anything of the sort. I guess since I have it, I'm just gonna buff my main character, because why not? Other than that, let's proceed to the medium duration buffs. Get all of this going. And we are gonna start fighting. Again, I forgot to get out my wyvern before the buffing started, but it shouldn't make much of a difference, I think. I feel like our party is well prepared for for what's coming up. Let's go for Archon's Autumn. And I think that's all. I will put this here. I will want Stoneskin Communal, because again, since we're going to be fighting a lot of brute force type enemies, Stoneskin will help out a lot.
I need to concentrate.
But I'll cast that in a second. We're gonna find, here we go, Jamandi Aldori and Attila Aldori. Let me actually just cast my haste right now, because I think once you start talking, it immediately starts a fight. So get that going, you get this going. No, I said get this going, not go there. Okay, we are hasted. Well, I guess might as well do this now as well. Stoneskin.
I knew I could count on you. The battle's about to begin, and I won't lie. Without your reinforcements, this battle would be hard on us.
So she says you can count on me because I had to choose between chasing Tristian or dealing with this fight. And we came here first.
I'm glad to see you again. Now we'll win without a doubt.
I also believe that if you help Tristian before you come here, this guy will always die. Not that he's very important, but I don't want him to die. So what's the situation?
It couldn't be worse. Well, no. Things can always get worse.
Very true.
But the barbarians outnumber us, and they have giants in their ranks. They've broken their force into several groups, forcing us to spread our defenses thin. I really can't guess how many of my people will see another dawn.
Is it your army?
It has many squads joined together. My fighters, other Sword Lord's forces, Restov militia, mercenaries. Restov is surely a free city, but it always relied on us Aldori to protect it.
And how did the barbarians recruit giants into their army?
To the best of my knowledge, Numerians adopt giants when they're young, and raise them as fighters. These giants are usually quite strong, but poorly organized. However, under the leadership of a capable commander, they're threefold the danger.
I see. So let's relay our meeting with the barbarians. There's a chance to cut our losses.
You tell a strange tale. Who are these sisters? Why did the Tiger Lords attack us in the first place? This sounds less like a conditional war than a bloody hecatomb. It's like the true reason behind this battle is to sacrifice as many people as possible, on both sides, in the name of some grim deity.
Ball? Is Sadavok around here?
I'm glad you're an adventurer first and a ruler second in this instance. Perhaps, with the information you've obtained, we'll be able to avoid a slaughter.
Okay, so how do you proceed?
Cautiously, I'll draw my forces to yours and begin a slow advance against the enemy. If your contacts spoke true, they should retreat. As for you, your best option is to return to their main camp. If all went as planned, you'll find Armag's body there. If not, then bring that adventurer's instinct to the fore and improvise.
Okay, I'll move out immediately.
Abadar guide you. Do your best. I'd really like to see you again. In this world, I mean.
I would also like to be alive. Away with you, woman. If you aren't helping us, just shoot. Okay, so the game immediately starts a fight, like I said. How are we looking in terms of timers? We have 2 minutes on the haste. We can do a lot of carnage with that. I think I forgot the armor. Yes, I did. But the fight had not started yet. So let's start murdering people. I think there's enemies on the left and enemies on the right. These ones are closest, so we're gonna kill these first. Let's also sing.
Stand with me.
Let's not waste all of your bombs with fast bombs. Let's just, you know, toss one bomb per round. Should be more than enough. I don't even need Jubilos damage here. Okay, so again, sorry for the game auto-pausing so much, but it's auto-pausing when an enemy is spotted and they are coming out of the fog of war, so it's gonna happen a few times. From the left as well. Okay, this is an ally getting killed, not my people, thank you. Or thankfully. Valerie. Oh, I think she has her AI off from back when she died.
Let us strike as
Okay,
one.
everyone else is doing something, right? I'm tossing, or I'm shooting my crossbow. Or I can help out on this side. Yeah, help out. Okay, some damages. Okay, and everything died over there. Let's finish off this guy. Yeah, we did do a lot of damage with our fire snack there. Let's go. Murder. Okay, he's murdered. The left side seems to be clear. We're gonna keep on going. Again, trying to make use of my buffs as efficiently as possible, so I will pick up any loot later. Why did the game pause? I think because there's a barbarian over there. Maybe. Venom Manticore, you say? He's invisible, you say? Nay. We have spotted you, fiend.
I
You shall end your reign of terror in these lands.
See this through.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I went
We will
all knightly
prevail.
there. These are poisonous, so again, the only problem coming from them is really poison. So we don't have to bother, we don't have to worry about them. There are 5 of them though. Let's help out with some damages here. Oh, even more. Hello.
This ends you.
We are well protected for this. Barbarian, where? I think somewhere a barbarian showed up. I can't even see him. Just hoping it's not in my back line. Okay, people are running up. Why? Okay, I think like a barbarian joined the fight somewhere on the left. Maybe a fight we were present on. And my character started going for it. Okay. Let's just ignore that for now. And keep on doing our thing. We killed all these. There's some loot on the floor. I think that's the reason for doing this. Again, I'll check it out after the fighting is done. There's a barbarian over there. Seems to be neutral. Or even friendly. Brevoy soldiers. Okay, I think we have to go all the way around. Let's not have you guys in the front. Oh, is that fighting the Brevoy soldiers? Knock Knock is actually quite the beast of a tank, so I can just send him in. I'm not scared of a wolf here. Right. My tiny blender is killing everything.
We'll do it.
Wait.
the hard way.
Where is the the fight? Eesh. That's a lot of enemies. Now, I could use to very great effect a stinking cloud on this area, but I would also be nauseating my friends. I think I'll just go for damage. It started to rain heavily outside. Okay, so everybody, let's go over here.
Strike as one.
And I want my main character to get over here, and I want Cordampina to go over there to spread Archon's aura. But not too close to that guy, please. Actually, let's kill this bear first.
Stay behind me.
She just stays over there. You guys are going, and I'm gonna toss out again a controlled fireball. It hits pretty much everybody, or exactly everybody. Okay. Okay. No. Whee! Oh god, she was too close. Let's grace and move. Thank you, spell. I didn't notice them surrounding me. Yeah, this is the problem of having a ranged character trying to apply Archon's aura, really. If she were melee, it would have been a better choice for this particular purpose. Though I still prefer having her as a ranged character. Yo, what is your AC, man? 70? Huh? This can't be right. No, he has 36 AC. It says 17 and 1 hit point. Okay, I think this is bugged. Let's try and bring down this priest here. Nobody's targeting Cordampina, so she's fine. But still, just heal yourself here. Dude. What the hell, man? Can you please kill this? Hello, Cordampina. Okay, thank God he's dead. Everybody was missing him. Okay.
Come here, bat.
Kill these archers. They're still going. Okay, they can go. I want to do something before I join another fight. We are going to rehaste. And Cordampina is gonna heal herself. A couple of times maybe. Let's go. Why are you stopping there? Okay, Barbarian Hill Giant, we have a Druid, Smilodons and whatnot. Okay, this time I'm gonna keep Cordampina more in the back lines. And I'm gonna send people in. I'm gonna come over here to decide what spell I'm gonna use. I think I'm just gonna keep on going for damage, honestly. Yeah, I would say so. Since they're kind of clumped up in this area, I can even empower a fireball. And do it like this. Sure. So, you guys can all go for him. You try to bring this guy down. And Cordampina can go like over here. Okay. Not a lot of damage. I mean, 58 damage on everybody is not bad. Especially since we can quicken another one. And just toss it again. Oh! We made him fail his spell, which is cool. Okay. Toss another one. I don't think it hits my characters. Right? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just shoot. Oh! It hits my leopard. Like this works, however. Okay, just toss it. Okay. Do I have to worry about any more spell casting? I guess I'll just continue helping out with controlled fireballs here. I should kill this archer. Let's use fast bombs now on this Smilodon, see if we can bring him down. Let's have Valerie sing Dirge of Doom. Cordampina is safe. Still gonna bring it a little bit more to the back. Who's tossing snowballs? This is how you help the fight, by tossing snowballs? Okay, man. Somebody cast slow, though. That's good. Okay. Fireball the back line. Okay. They're done. What else do we have? I feel like there's a group of giants, yep. But I think they're friendly. Just in case they aren't, I'm gonna displace my leopard here. But I think they're friendly. Too much fight, too little food, not what tiny allies promised. Burke leads us, talk to Burke. Yeah, he just says... Burke no wanna fight, Burke no wanna talk. Okay, so... Not sure why you are here, I don't remember. And I think this is gonna be like the final fight area. And for this, I feel like I do wanna play it a little bit safer, even if I nauseate some of my allies as well. So I'm gonna go for a heightened Stinking Cloud in this region here. You are gonna start tossing force bombs on the Barbarian Hill Giant. You could go for a Guarded Earth. Sure. And you guys just do what you usually do. Or I can even make you a little bit safer. 104 damage out of this guy. Okay. Let's actually invis Rigongar just to make him a little bit safer. And Cordampina. This will take too long. Or huh? Yeah, just go over here. We have Archon's Aura applied. Let's go for the prayer as well. Stinking Cloud, I think we disabled. This guy, this guy, this guy I feel like he's saved. No, he's also Stinking Clouded. Wow. I was not expecting it on him since he has 20 fortitude. How much did he roll? He rolled low, right? He rolled a 3, okay. Still, he had Archon's Aura and Prayer applied, that's a -3. Every little bit of dice helps out. Okay, so we cast that, let's go for another one of these to help our friends. And you can start shooting him. So he's disabled, let's start tossing some shots onto the bears. The archer is aiming at Knock Knock. I think that's fine, right? Dirge of Doom, see if they can, if they fail their saves. Okay, we're good. Everything over here died. I do think that was the end of it. I'm still gonna look for more fights since we have our buffs up yet. Yeah, we have some here. All the experience we can get, we're gonna get. How is my haste looking? It's fine. I will reapply Dirge of Doom and charge in. Okay, can you charge actually? From over here maybe? Cordampini is growling.
My skills are getting rusty.
This is fine. These are just enemies for the most part. I'm just gonna toss out the Stinking Cloud.
A fatal mistake.
And here they come. That's a lot of hill giants though. Let's go for the prayer. Okay, focus on the leopard, good. Stinking Cloud is hitting a fair amount of enemies. This is just such a good spell, honestly. Such an awesome spell. Controlled Fireball as to not hit my friends, or even I can toss out... Yeah, it's better. I was thinking about the snake, but the snake will not hit as much as the Fireball. Let's stop using all of your bombs. Actually, just shoot. I don't need the force bombs here. Okay, Tiny Blender is blending. Good.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire.
See what our entrails look like.
That's why you don't try and shoot arrows close to melee fighters. Without the feats for it, at least. I think it's what? Improved
Positive I found something.
what's the name? Improved point blank shot that allows you to shoot without getting attacks of opportunity, I think. Okay, so more enemies over here. Let's reapply the haste. Let's reapply Dirge of Doom to make them fail their saves even more. Charge in, charge in, charge in, charge in. Stinking Clouding. And you two just shoot that guy.
To victory!
Everybody disabled and dead. Perfect.
Amateurs.
This guy was tough. These are dead, apparently. Am I missing something here? What are you? Dalaran Mirnas. You see a group of Ristovik soldiers giving you disturbed glances. A gnome who seemed to be their leader waves around the holy symbol of Pharasma. At ease, people. At easy? People? They're on our side. Sheathe your weapons. Who are you? Can't you tell? We're angels from the sky come to judge a sinful world. Come, mortal, kneel and pray. The gnomes, I suppose, as the rest of the soldiers, laugh boisterously. What do we look like? These toughs are Sword Lord Jamandi's fighters, and I'm the leader Mirnas, their commander and regimental cleric. And you must be the Baron of Middle-earth. Haha! Report said you'd be bringing reinforcements soon. You're just in time. Now we'll give them what they deserve. Which deity do you serve? Pharasma, Lady of Graves and Mistress of the Boneyard. She's the only goddess no one can avoid meeting. Not you, not me, not anyone. My lady's always busy when there's a war on. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Maybe some kind of open-air picnic? No, I don't see enough food for that. Maybe a traveling circus show? That doesn't seem likely. Sure, there are plenty of clowns and trained horses around, and I don't hear a band playing. Oh, I know. We must be Lady Jamandi's reserve, ready to engage on the sound of her horn. What with being at war and all? Yes, of course. Why didn't I see it straight away? Cheeky, isn't he? Can I cut open his muzzle? Reg, these are our allies. We don't cut open our allies' muzzles, even if we really want to. Politics is complicated. Fine, you're in charge. You know better who to cut and who to let off. But his tongue will get him into trouble sooner or later. Okay, so good luck in the battle. Same to you. Should that pantless scum, they should have stayed out of Brevoy. Yeah, so not gonna kill our allies here.
There are many roads to see.
And I feel like we've explored most of the map. We still have enough buffs to clear out the entire map. So I am not worried about this.
Focus on the goal.
Is Cordon Pini snacking? Yes, it is. Yes, she is. I could hear. So let's go this way. This should be the final section of the map. I don't think there are any enemies over there, but in case there are, let's extend the haste from Rigongar here. Thank you. And let's keep going over here. Doesn't seem like it. So I believe all that's left for us to do is to just get over here and basically finish up this quest. Now. Oh, you got hurt. Interesting. I will heal him up before I go. Do I have... Yeah, this one. Plus 5 compatible on perception checks. Just check this here. So 18, 19, 13, 22, 15, 20... Whoa, 21 perception? He has a high perception score, what the hell? He has a +2 from this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna give him this. Okay. Just because there are some hidden items in the area and I want to make sure I can try and get as much as I can. This is Amiri's leopard, by the way.
I will not falter.
Now, I am fairly certain that there are no more fights in this region. And that's why I'm kind of just moving in without much of a worry.
Here.
I will turn this on just for the competence bonus, see if we can spot something that Amiri might have missed. We have horses. We have these barbarians, which are neutral or friendly. Okay. And I think we're gonna engage in conversation once we reach this area. So, in case there are skill checks to pass, which I'm not sure if there are, I'm gonna give Blessing of the Faithful Long to my main character. Just for some kind of persuasion checks. We will have 35 seconds of this. Here we go. Let's talk to him. You find Gwart near Armag's tent. When he notices you, he raises his hand to greet you. He unties Amiri and Nilak. Both women rise to their feet, rubbing their numb wrists and exchange smiles of triumph. Dugat greets you with a curt nod. Okay, let's begin by looking after our own. Amiri, are you alright? With a sour expression, Amiri shows you the hilt of her broken sword. Armag was really strong, the dirty piece of crap, but I survived, so hail Gordon, I guess. As for Armag, I'm still going to get him. Oh, Amiri, how many times have I told you disobeying orders and acting on a whim can lead to nothing good? I'm glad to see you alive, though. Okay, so greetings. Let's actually go for this one here. Dugath, I knew we'd meet again. That's right. At the Barbarian camp in Dunsworth, you met Dugath, a revered priest of Gorham. It looks like you managed to earn his trust and respect. Old Dugath's not too easy to kill. I'd ask you to share a drink or two with me again, but as you can see, now's not the best time. Nalak, what will happen to your tribe now? An evil spirit still haunts us. We won't survive on our own. We're going back to Numeria with Gwart and the others. Okay, so greetings, Gwart. Was your ride to success? Yes and no. Armag's still alive, mad or not, he's still one of the strongest fighters in all Galarian. But that's not important right now. He abandoned his army in the middle of battle. No one here will recognize him as chieftain after that. Appalling irresponsibility. Such a person can't be trusted with an army. So, Armag's on his own now? Not at all. There's still an entire army of our brothers and sisters back in Numeria, ready to obey his every word. They'd rather call us traitors than give up the dream of great Armag once more leading them to glory. We can try appealing to their reason, but I fear this will end with the Tiger Lord splitting into two separate tribes. Okay, so where did he go? That's the creepy part. Our Armag spent a lot of time searching for the tomb of ancient Armag, the hero of the past, whose incarnation he believes himself to be. I don't know if it's true, but I heard rumor that he finally found it. He took a small squad with him. The sisters opened the portal for them, and that's the last we saw of him. I guess he's inside the tomb already, and what he's looking for there could make him terribly powerful. More powerful than any of us can imagine. Okay, so where is his tomb? Only Armag and the sisters know. You'll have to find it on your own. This is kind of an annoying thing in the game, by the way. I'm kind of hoping we get lucky and find it soon. We have to stop this madman. Exactly, and you should be the one to do it, because we can't stay any longer. We're retreating to Numeria before another battle with the Brevans can start. So listen to me carefully. Find the tomb, find Armag, and kill him. If you don't, he'll be back soon enough with a new army, and then Restov will fall, not to mention your barony. Farewell then, I'll do all I can to stop Armag. I hope you can talk some sense into your tribesmen. Having exchanged farewell handshakes, the Tiger Lords leave the camp. Amiri, thanks for saving me. Desna be my witness, I didn't deserve it. After all I said. Don't talk rubbish, sis. You think I'd let you die here? I said a lot of stupid stuff back then too. Sorry. I know you don't want to see our tribe anymore, but at least visit us one more time. Many things have changed. We should talk, even if it's just one last time. And the Six Bears camp has been revealed? Well, if you say so, fine, I'll come. But if anyone tries to send me to the woman's hut again, I won't be held responsible for what happens. I'll wait for you. Following the Tiger Lords, Nalak leaves the camp. I think now we have Jamandi. I think Jamandi shows up like over here, I believe. Let me just check my quest log here. So, Blood Calling. We helped them discover Nalak's fate. We did the Solid Snek Metal Gear mission. And now we have to meet Nalak at the Six Bears camp. Victory. The Tiger Lords are returned to Numeria, Armag has disappeared, though I doubt we've seen the last of that scoundrel. And most importantly, Nalak is safe and sound. She asked me to visit her at the new Six Bears camp. I hope this meeting will end more happily than the last one. Something I haven't mentioned, but I think it's important to note. Well, not important, but fun. I do like the way that they did the quest log. It's not just, you know, telling you what to do or what the quests are. It's written from Lindsay's point of view, as Lindsay is writing, which gives it a very cool style, I think. Okay, so Hour of Rage. So we failed this one, it always fails. Yeah. We found Gwart, we broke into the Barbarian camp, we met with Jamandi Aldori, we did this, and now we have to report to Jamandi about success. The Barbarians are retreating, this is good news. Armag escaped, it's not good news. He went to some ancient tomb that is going to gain some kind of unknown power. This definitely can't be good, but at least this battle is over. It is time to report to the Brevoy command. Okay, and I think we can do it right here. There we are.
There are many roads to success.
The Barbarians have retreated. Congratulations, my friend. You've managed the best kind of victory. A bloodless one.
I think there was a lot of blood, but okay. Attila Aldori bows before you. You've saved many lives today, Your Grace. I thank you on behalf of the entire army.
A brilliant victory, Baron. I've no doubt that the noble house you will found will in time gain great glory, and bards will sing its praises in every tavern.
Sister of King Noleski and one of the most influential politicians in Brevoy. Okay. True. Okay. I don't fight for glory, my reasons are much more substantial than that.
I haven't the slightest doubt of that. I wonder what it cost the Aldori to receive such services.
I can't believe you hear coins jingling behind every interaction, like some pathetic shopkeeper. Have you been a ruler for so long that you only see others as servants? Maybe try reading through your family's chronicles sometime. The concept of honor once meant something to your ancestors. The deeds of the Baron in his lands are already worthy of legend. He has proven he has the virtues necessary to be not just a Baron, but to be a true king.
Things just keep becoming more interesting with you. So, near Restov's border, where once only impenetrable woods, monster lairs, and bandit dens were found, a real kingdom is emerging? I confess you have surprised me. Well, I won't object. It will be entertaining to see how that turns out.
I haven't the slightest doubt that this man will become one of the best kings the River Kingdoms have ever known.
Jamandi extends an open palm to you. You have a neutral option. You can shake Jamandi's hand and, continue to be an ally. We can bow before Natala. I don't think this works if you aren't being evil, though I'm not entirely sure. I will go for shaking Jamandi's hand. I like sticking true to my allies. So being your ally is a great honor to me. Trust me when I say I won't forget all you've done for me.
The feeling is mutual.
And now, let me bid you farewell. I was truly happy to meet you face to face once more. With all my heart, I wish your young kingdom great prosperity. And I hope your newly established noble family will have a long and glorious history.
Natala Surtova turns and leaves.
Well, Your Highness, it's time to get ready for the coronation. You'll probably want to restore order within your lands first. As I'm sure you'll agree, it would certainly be odd to hold a celebration with monsters roaming the land and a crazed barbarian chieftain still at large.
I will agree.
Once these issues are resolved, I'll be happy to see the region once known as the Stolen Lands become a full-fledged country, led by a truly noble sovereign. Till we meet again at your coronation.
After a farewell handshake, Jamandi leaves and the fighters following close behind. The Hour of Rage is completed. Let's look at what happened here. The enemy retreated because of our reinforcements and because of the fact that no one is paying them for the campaign. The Barbarians are returning to the Meria. For this feat, Brevoy's noblemen agreed to recognize our Baron as the king. There's just one thing that sours our celebration. The Barbarian leader, Mad Armag, managed to escape. We need to catch this villain by any means before he tries anything else to hurt us and our friends. So now we have the coronation and the twice-born warlord. For the coronation, sooner or later everyone gets what they deserve, both villains and heroes. Before our Baron, the cherished goal dawned, the northern neighbors, the Aldori and the Surtovas, recognized him as an equal, and now everything that separates the ruler of the Stolen Lands from the cherished crown is a formality, the crowning ceremony. But before we can devote ourselves to preparation, we must put an end to everything that threatens our barony. So now we have to deal with the Bloom in the Stolen Lands, and we have to deal with Armag Twiceborn. So this one here, it's a triumph. The Barbarian hordes retreated as soon as they saw our troops, and the grateful Restov rulers announced that they were ready to recognize our Baron as king. There's only one sour bit of news: the mad Armag still roams. Okay? He seems to have found the tomb of his past incarnation. There he believes he will gain the power of Gorham, which will make him invincible. Yes, Looks like it's best we postpone the celebration to take care of this matter at once. Now it's just to attend the council. The lost tomb is called lost because it's not easy to find. How can we locate it? Perhaps it is better to return to the capital and consult with the best minds of the barony, myself for example. Thank you, Lindsay. Oh, we also have this one. I hadn't seen this one. This one is the Assemble Demolition Varnholt. We already are doing this with the event or the project from the barony, so it's handled. We are done with the fighting in this area. So now it is time for us to look for the loots. The loots, my friends. I guess I can start down here. It's a good a place as any. I think we have to push the side from the other side. And I think this, by the way, this is the... I think this is the way you have to not deal with the barbarians over here that question Amiri. If you come this way and you kill the wolves, you can then push this aside and go straight to Armag's tent. I believe that's the way it also works. We picked up a unique item there. We're gonna look them over either at the end of the episode or starting the next one.
I will guide.
Okay, this is a dead sister. She only had a dagger, which is unfortunate. A lot of goldy things, and I think that was a ring of evasion. What? This is locked.
Our time has come.
I am yours to command.
I will
We no longer have the song to inspire competence.
Years.
Good. Ancient Hunt. It really is raining a lot. Holy crap.
Focus on the good.
Other than those two unique items we picked up, there's nothing really fancy that I can see at the moment. This is locked. Okay.
Now,
Together we stand.
did it without breaking it.
More monies. Nothing hiding over here. We still have to loot the entire place, but I will try to do that in a more
I can see
automated fashion if possible. Okay, I missed 2 pieces of loot apparently. Because, as I've said in the previous episodes, loot such as this, that's inside containers, it's locked by the way, you can only pick up by actually going there physically and interacting with the items. Loot that your enemies drop, you can automatically pick it up once you leave the area. So that one I'm gonna leave to handle like that. I don't think there's any relevant named character here that I'm interested in. I would love to have a merchant so I can sell a lot of this stuff. Otherwise I'm gonna get heavily burdened. But we can handle that anyway. It will not be much of an issue. I'm actually gonna just put the hat back on Juby. So we have a little bit more of carrying capabilities. And... okay, let's actually just do this. Sorry. I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess up something if I don't pick it up like this, so... I guess I'll just do it like this. And what I'm doing right now is essentially just looking for loot on the ground. That is not a corpse generated by combat, but stuff like this. This is locked.
I stand ready.
Me? I did it.
Right.
I did.
I will guide.
This is also locked, it seems. Okay, so pick up all that. I'm guessing this is also something on the floor. Yeah, these are corpses. This is something on the floor. Like a container, yep. There you go.
Without a doubt.
Whoa, he's getting angry. Okay, goodbye. Maybe you can fight him if you speak to him a bunch of times. I don't actually know.
My destination.
But I'm not very interested in doing that right now. They are friendly. So I will keep them as my allies. Okay. So yeah, the reason why I'm doing this, even though I mentioned that I shouldn't do this, is I'm always confused when you leave the area. If you press collect all, if it's going to automatically leave the area or not. I don't think it does. So you shouldn't waste time like I'm wasting here, but something in my brain just doesn't allow me to do things the right way. Come on, everybody's over encumbered, come on. Let me see if I can drop some stuff here. No, not here. Okay, but let me just test this out. I want to at least take out some weight. So all of this can go away. These are magical, so I'll keep them for selling purposes. Same logic over here. And I'll keep the rest. I guess I'll just pick this stuff up like this. Again, I'm sure I'm just being silly. And probably if I click here, it's not gonna leave the area, but... Again, I don't remember exactly if it's the right way or not, so pardon me. If you're not interested in seeing the loot, I think you can just skip this section. Because it will not be very interesting. It's just me clicking on items. Magical armor I will take. Masterwork weapons I will take. Magical orc. Wait, Attila Aldori. Why are you... You are not dead, dude. Okay, this is strange to me. I think this is bugged. Okay. I should do this. I think it's gonna be easier. I'm just basically clearing out the map of loot icons by doing this. And I'm sure there are people calling me names right now. I don't blame you. Please understand, it's stronger than me. So drop all this. Okay, so now we should only have like one loot pile on the floor. And everything else should be something to interact with. Not an actual corpse. So something like skinning a wall, stuff like that. Okay, so now we know what we have to pick up by hand. Let's go over there. Ooh, 82 diamond dust. Nice. I did have a feeling there was gonna be a lot of diamond dust we can pick up along the way, but I also feel safe just buying some rather than waiting.
I did it.
Good job, knock knock. More wolfies. The Venom Manticore area. I guess there's skins and something on the floor. Yep. And I think this is all. I'm gonna check this little corner here, then I'm gonna leave. I will also check that. If only I could memorize these things in between playthroughs, but I can't. Certain things I remember, other things I always have to do. This is one of them.
I can see.
Okay, so I think this is all done. I'm actually gonna test this to see if I memorize it once and for all, how it works. Before I do that though, let me just check something here. Newest to oldest, and I want to see... around here, yeah, so we picked up this Child of the Wind, plus 10 speed, plus 3 heavy shield. Yeah, it's worse than what I have currently. Oh, stop. We also got Ancient Hunt, charges 1. This quiver provides a limitless supply of lawful cold iron arrows that give +2 bonus to both attack and damage against Fae. Enjoy. And I got the Ring of Evasion. This ring continues to grant the wearer the ability to avoid damage as if the player had the evasion ability. Whenever she makes a reflex saving throw to determine whether she takes half damage, a successful save results in no damage. It is a very useful ring. Not so much for Kingmaker, a lot more important for the end game in Wrath of the Righteous. Reaper's Vest. So this is light armor, studded. +3, grants the wearer additional +3 dodge bonus to AC against shaken opponents' attacks. It is interesting. I'm not sure if anybody would like to use this. Technically, what, Rigongar could take it? But it's the same thing, right? If I have a breastplate +3 that gives me 9 AC, it's gonna be the same thing as 6 AC. Well, this one does give me more bonus from dexterity. I mean, it could be interesting, although my dex doesn't go quite that high. I'm getting maximum bonus from dexterity from this. Come on, tell me I got an emerald necklace. Yes! An emerald necklace. I thought there was gonna be one here. Everything else is just stuff to sell, generic +1s and whatnot. I don't think there's anything of note here. +1 axe, +1 long spear. Ah, this one. Atrocities. An orc double axe, which I'm never really gonna use. It's a +3 weapon. It's furious. So if the wielder has a barbarian rage class ability, it allows them to use it for 4 additional rounds per day. That's cool. And furious makes its enhancement bonus as 2 better than normal. I mean, it's a cool weapon if you are an orc barbarian, but other than that, there's so much better you can do. Although it is worth 9,000 gold, so it's a very nice item. Okay. I'm gonna do this for science. if I press collect all, will the game take me out of the map or not? It does not. So I did not need to waste all that time. Okay, good to know. At least it's kind of easy to test it out and just drop everything again. Droppy, all of the items. Okay. It's all magical. Okay, so we are done with the Flintrock Grassland. This will be it for this episode, my friends. As usual, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, you know what to do. Leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon. And it is also a free and easy way to support the channel. I hope to see you all in the next episode. And until then, stay safe, everyone.